go against the system is difficult because the system is really powerful. This is the psychedelic experience, to stay in the present. You need to be safe, feel secure. The medicines and nature are part of the cultural identity. The most interesting part is the integration. You can see in person what is your pain.
Welcome to Maximus Odyssey.
Alrighty. Let's do this.
Let's do it. We can tell the truth to people, right?
Tell them the truth.
Okay.
I know nothing but the truth.
Nothing but the truth.
Hola, amigos.
Hola.
Today, I am here with the one and only, amazing Gaby Genovese. Correct?
It's correct.
Sweet. An inspiring person, not just in the business and health, but also the psychedelic space. She is the first person in LATAM to be raising a fund focused on mental health and specifically the natural plants and remedies for improving our health and well-being. And it's an honor to have you.
Sounds great when I hear you for you. Thank you for inviting me to talk.
My pleasure. We met with Gaby at a Sigma Squared event here in Buenos Aires, Argentina, currently in the beautiful Japanese garden. And what a better place to talk about some of the most important topics like truth, healing, recovering your mainly mind, and I suppose finding your way in the world, which I feel like this person next to me is doing in quite an inspiring way. So, Gaby, maybe you could start with like a little summary of what you're doing today in this space. What are you most focused on?
Okay. We are building a VC firm in Latin America. Before I start the conversation or before I start the VC? Before I start the conversation, right?
Yeah. To understand a bit more, like,
okay,
what's your current focus?
Yes. We are building a VC firm focused on Latin America. The VC firm is trying to solve the problem and contribute to solve the problem around the mental health and human being wellness. And we have raising money to invest in companies to merge science, technology, and nature of the innovative way to solve problems in these verticals. At the same time, we are building an ecosystem in Latin America around this storytelling, this narrative, around the psychedelics and the conscious medicines and plant medicines, trying to put in order the conversation, right? Because there are now researchers around psychedelics and there are many noise and people is confused.
Yeah.
So we are trying to put in order this conversation and bring to Latin America the opportunity to participate in the global conversation in the world, because we understand that we can't, we have knowledge to share with the rest of the world.
The history of all the, let's say, shamanic rituals and using natural medicine to heal a lot of the things that are currently solved by endless pills.
Yeah, because you know that the traditional medicine is not the contemporary medicine. The contemporary medicine is like empiric science, and it is developed for the last 200 years only, right?
Empiric science.
Empiric science is the science that is the science is born in the Industrial Revolution, response to the paradigm to the production and the system of a production. Right.
So making it very industrial, big scale.
This is our science in this moment. All of the science that you know is empiric science, right? Empiric science. This is good. This is good because the humanity has a lot of benefits around this science, and we grow a lot and solve problems too. But the science have a problem that is is the view of a science is really short because the science has the opportunity and the problem that is really a specialized focus, right? And when you put attention in the point, only the point, you will be obsessed.
Yeah.
And you lose the overview.
Yeah, the big picture.
The big picture, right? And the science has this problem, and the traditional medicine has 600,000 years in our continent, and the empiric science 200, right?
600,000.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a lot, and the empiric science is really young, right?
Yeah.
But people, how do you say, people engage with this narrative because, of course, it's a actuality.
Yeah, latest and greatest, but not really.
Yeah, but not really. But
can we dive a bit deeper into that? Like, where, what have been people doing in 600,000 years ago with this medicine? Like, where does the proof come from?
The years of in this earth. Well, there are many registries about that. There are people, the traditional people, the indigenous people, is taking care about these traditionals and the knowledge about that. It's the way that we are this knowledge in the present too, because the indigenous people take care really, really good in the narrative, in the culture, in the identity, and pass for generations through language, through oral language, and the practice, and sustain the practice too.
And what has been the use case? Because like there's some evidence here, even let's say in ancient Rome and Greece, there's let's say evidence in the ceramic vases that they have for wine.
Of course.
That they mix the wine with some psilocybin mushrooms or ergo.
Yeah. There are sculptures and arts and many.
But we don't really know like what exactly it was used for, or is there more record of like the actual purpose in the Latin America?
There are.
And what was the purpose?
What is the purpose
of these rituals?
What is the purpose of the medicine in Latin America?
Like what's the recorded, reason for all these transformational rituals and let's say use of this medicine?
In the past, I don't understand what question.
Like when people engaged with these natural medicines, why did they do it?
In the past or now?
Well, I'd love to know both, but first in the past.
In the past. Because the nature and the natural medicine is part of the culture of the community. Right? Because in the past, but for the traditional medicine, no, in the past, not right now too, is the health is related to the culture, related to the balance of the relationships between the community, right? And the medicines is the pillar of the culture, and the shamans or medical people is to political people, right? And the medicine are agency. They say that the plants and every entity of nature has soul.
Yes.
The name of this conception is animism.
Animism.
So when the people use the medicine for health, for the conscience, for know each other more, at the same time is practice for political and community engagement, right? Because they have agency, they have life and soul, and shamans and people in the community have political positions into the community, have the dialogue with the medicines, and it's a species of the consult, the coaching and consulting, right? With the nature. It's the same that we are here in this time consulting for something, but it's the person here in the traditional medicine and the community, indigenous communities. Nature is a consulting person.
Wow.
Right?
So now we have Deloitte. Before we used to have plants.
I think that's the medicine plants, the psychedelics, every animals too, right? The condor, águila, I don't know what is the name in English, but there are really important symbols in the culture. So I think that's the engagement is because the medicines and nature are part of the cultural identity of people. This is the reason, right? And now it's the same. But we are really so far of it. So we need to...
We're living in concrete
boxes. It's difficult to understand, but this is the opportunity that the psychedelics have in our life, is to see this, to see in the first person, in the real time, through your body, that we are connected with the nature. And the nature is all of that we need to live in this world, right?
Yes.
Because the nature has the food for us, the earth for us, the water for us, the land for living. And this is all that we need to live in this earth, right? But we lose this idea because we go to the supermarket and buy everything that you need to for survive, right? This is our conversation with the world. Go to the supermarket, go to the tent to buy, sell, pay. But this is a mistake, right? This is a mistake because this is a system. One thing is a system, and the other thing is the reality, right? What do you need, really?
And how can one get to the place of seeing the truth, the real needs, not the ones, programmed by tons of neuroscientists behind social media apps and shopping malls and supermarkets, like trying to, push the most profitable product in front of you? How can one kind of step away from this narrative of constantly seeing that to making more conscious, thoughtful choices?
First, it's difficult, right? Because go to it against to the system is difficult, right? It's because the system is really powerful and you are immersed all the time in the consume system, consume culture. Our culture in this time is consume, right?
More.
Yeah. So it's difficult to stop, say, okay, understand what is happening. But for me, the people realize of that because he's sick. Mental health is a conversation around this. Why people is sick? Why people is thinking all the time and more and more and more? So
why do we have the most depressed or suicidal people out of like almost any time in history?
Yeah, because this is the problem and the opportunity at the same time, right? Because we are sick.
Yes.
We are thinking about that.
Yeah.
Right?
It's a blinking red light, like to go seek a solution.
Yeah. It's the same, right? For me, it's the opportunity. Okay, right. This is happening. People is sick. People is have disease. Anytime there are people is more sick. So this is opportunity to understand what's happening. What people is became more less healthy, right?
Yeah.
And feel so bad. So this is our opportunity to understand the problem and to understand how to contribute to fix this. In this term, that psychedelics is a tool to understand, to understand what's happening, what we need, to see the overview complete. What is the real story, and after that, we need to work the same. Psychedelics doesn't have solved our problems. I can say, I say this every time because people imagine that the psychedelics solve the problems of the world, right?
Yeah.
You consume drugs and you are happy and you don't have more problems anymore. Okay, the new life is starting and it's not happening.
Yeah.
It's not happening. It's only the first step on the way, right?
Yeah, the plant itself won't do the work for you.
Yeah. The work is hard, and the change and the movement depend on you.
But how do they work? Like what happens in our systems when one goes through a preferably, let's say, a guided ritual or a guided, let's say, therapy with a professional, where they, let's say, consume a magical mushroom or some other plant or root that might be more, let's say, local here. I see like two aspects of it. One, the biochemical one, like actually the compounds entering your body and doing something with your brain. And
this is true, right? This is happening.
Yeah. Like,
the physiological things is happening.
Yeah, there's been like a lot of neural imaging that actually prove that things are happening in the brain that are changing. And then there's the magical experience, the unknown, the hallucination or connection. So how does that work together?
Yeah. The response of that is really simple. This is why biology is amazing, right? Because we are our body. We are our body, right?
Mm-hmm.
And everything is happening because we have this body in the world and the sense, and we build perceptions in our body around our sense, through our sense, right? So this is starting like faults, right, in your body. When you consume drugs and psychedelics, there are chemical reactions, so biological reactions, but it's not separated of the in your mind or in your it's not separated the body of you. You are your body. The physical, the psychological or spiritual experience is enhanced for the biology experience, right? Because it's the same, and all this happening at the same time.
Yes.
Right, together.
Yes.
So I think that's the psychedelics in the body make a more neuroplasticity, and this neuroplasticity pushing you to the present experience, because you need to train to attention in the present, because the neuroplasticity make your sense more sensible, and the all sensibles sense comes together, and you need to be present to support it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So if you are present, feel and stay present to pass for this situation, right? The body situation. So this state of present is everything in the experience, right? Because you put attention in the present, that you don't have culture of that in the world, because you in the routine, you are in the future all the time and thinking in the future problems, knowing the present problems. So you don't train to attention in the present. And when you are starting the psychedelic experience, you are trying to your conscious and your attention to the present. So this is the psychedelic experience, right? To stay in the present.
Yeah, you call it like a portal before, right?
Yeah, it's a portal to see everything in the real way, right?
Yeah, that there are other ways, other tools how to achieve this, right? There are monks able to like somehow activate their pineal gland to produce DMT, and like this all has been measured in the past. And the meditation is amazing, but it all takes a lot of time and a lot of effort, which is sometimes almost impossible to achieve for a lot of people in the modern day and age, where they need to work, they need to take care of their family members.
Of course. There are other tools. Meditation is interesting. I love it.
I guess it's best to combine them together, right?
Yeah. It's possible, and it's good. And it's good to combine. The meditation and the psychedelics go at the same place inside you, at the same part of the conscious. With training, we can achieve the same state with the meditation like a psychedelic experience, right? But you need more practice.
Yes.
This is the problem,
Yes.
right? You need to constance and practice and more connection and more time, right? The psychedelics is like take an Uber, right? To the portal and stay in front. You're the truth and stay in front of you quickly.
Yes.
And you can act at you can't act in this moment.
It won't
You
allow
can't. You can't
you.
act.
You just gotta feel.
Yeah, just a feel.
And the more you resist, the
It's worse.
well, don't resist.
Don't resist. This is our
Yeah, because at the end you won't be able to anyways.
yes.
So it's the best to
This is our advice, okay?
Accept.
Don't resist.
yeah, if you make the conscious choice to go into a magical experience, it's important to let it teach you whatever it needs to teach you.
Yeah, of course. Psychedelics is so you that you need to solve. You need to see, right? Is nothing is happening inside you that don't have connection with you.
Yeah.
It's everything connection with you, and the psyches of people is different. Me and you don't see the same things in this moment in life. Less in the psychedelics experience, right?
Yeah.
Your
more
intimacy is personal and it's only with you.
Mm-hmm. I like the sentence that was repeated yesterday during your talk in front of all the attendees of the summit. Turn on the light.
Turn on the light. Yes.
Like,
How
do you perceive this sentence? Turn on the light.
I said yesterday in the talk that I tell about one experience that I have in the past when I was in a meditation retreat with a spiritual Indian person, a woman.
Yes.
And she put in groups working together and say, okay, try to write a definition about what is the spiritual life unconscious for you. So we try to be smart and discuss a lot about complex definition and simple definitions and trying to find the special words to define our feelings and our thoughts. So at the end, we for groups read the sentence that we have written for everybody. But at the end, someone of the cares ask her, as a spiritual guy, say, okay, but what is your definition about spirituality and conscious? And she says something sample for me is turn on the light at the end. So I think in this moment it's only this, right? It's put light in your shadows. When you put light in your shadows, it's like a turn on the light, right? And you can see. You can see in person, in front of you, what is your pain.
Doesn't have to be nice. Yeah, it can be the pain. It can be an issue that you're struggling with. It can be an addiction. But for example, the founder of Alcoholics Anonymous has created I think it's a 12-step program.
Yeah.
He actually created that very soon after his first psychedelic trip. I think it was with LSD that helped him, heal not just himself from this addiction, but thousands, maybe millions of others.
Yeah, of course.
It's very inspiring.
Maybe you have James about your pain, or maybe you have afraid, right?
Fear, yeah.
But the only way that you can solve or pass through this is to see that on the face, right? Yeah. And after that, the storytelling is other, right? Because starting other part of the process, that's important. But the first part is to see that.
Amazing. So that's, let's say, the actual trip, the actual experiences, that it shines the light on whatever you are currently experiencing, whatever your, setting are within your inner self. What about after, right? The most important thing is not just to like go through it, but the actual integration, as it's called, the actual usage and consequential activities that you decide to do after the experience. And a beautiful way one very smart person put it, I don't remember his name, but it's essentially like your habits, your daily life, your neural connections, they're like if you were skiing in the snow, right? And you were on these two skis and you are going through the same path. Every time you go through it, the path in the snow after your skis gets deeper and deeper and deeper. And, after a while, it's pretty difficult to get out of that. However, a psychedelic experience is like a breath of fresh air and a new fresh snow, like a powdered snow covering the old tracks, which you can get back to. But if you consciously make the decision, it is much easier to create a new path through the snow, which will allow you to do better.
Yeah, because this is the reason that the biology is good. It's a good part of the biology of that. Because the biology, the neuroplasticity, allows that. This is the reason, right? Because putting perspective, your path, if your path is deeply, is difficult to change, right? But the psychedelics and the neuroplasticity have the opportunity to put in perspective of that. Yeah, and without psychedelics, you see that your problem in the, how do you say, in this way, and with the neuroplasticity, you have the 3D way, right? The 3D path. So you can see around this, right? And change your view and take other position for your autobiography. Right?
Yeah, you're no longer in the thing, in the problem.
You stay all the time here. So when you take psychedelics, you can take the opportunity to see other part of the same, right?
Yes.
And take, if you want, I take another position of that. The problem is the same, right? The problem is a problem, right? You can fix this only thinking about that. You can take. You need to make a movement. Right.
Yeah. Change your perspective.
Yes, change your perspective of that. And the possibility of is in the integration is so important, because the possibility to make the movement is in the integration, not in the experience of the psychedelics. In the experience of the psychedelics, you only can see with your body what is happening. Right? But in integration, you can take responsibilities for your movements. The most interesting part is the integration. The most interesting, because the psychedelics is maybe many times it's confused, right? Because it's a lot of information. You can't retain everything, and you are desperate inside the experience trying to remember everything. It's impossible. It's impossible, and it's not important, right? The important is after that, what is the result? What is the insight do you have? And what can you do with this?
Can you do with the insight?
Yes, with the insight. And why and how you can make a movement and take another decision with this new perspective, right? So I strongly recommend the integration part. For me, the psychedelics is not the entertainment experience, right? It's not the friendly trips, right? Maybe other drugs. The entertainment is good. Right? Everybody consume drugs. It's good. Nothing happened with us. Almost the of course the addiction is a problem, right? It's not a
carefully.
the same carefully. But the plants, the medicine plants, and the conscious medicines are not for entertainment. It's for growing, for change, for working you, right?
Yeah.
So the integration part is the most interesting part of the experience.
That's why they call it the magic teachers.
Yeah, because this is not magic. This is not magic. There are magic here. The magic, it doesn't exist in the experience, because only that you can do is work and integrate in your life the insight for being better, or feel better, for improve your relationships with your work, with your family, with your sons, with your siblings, or everything that you're doing.
Yes.
This is the experience of life. Taking better relationships. Nothing more, right? There are nothing more. At the end.
Well, okay, since it's the most important part, what is the best way to go about it? Like journal and set some like daily goals, or work with a therapist?
I think that's
The best practice.
There are a lot of best practice. Writing is good. Writing is really good. Making a ceremony and the ritual in context guide for people that are understanding around us.
Yeah.
Because if you need to work in your problems, in your intimacy, you need to be safe, feel secure, contained, in a place that's allow you stay in your, how do you say, in your comfortable
safe space,
right?
Yeah.
And the setting is super important.
Yes.
And the people that's companion to you is super important, right? And after that, we can choose the best practice that you want. Writing is good, therapy is good, talking around understanding people is good. No talking in the bar with beer with friends, because in this moment you are open and you are sensible around the experience, and maybe there are people that don't understand what is you are feeling, what is your state or your pain. So I prefer don't talking about in the social context after the experience, no?
Yeah, it's your experience, not someone else's.
Yeah. But the therapies, for me, the psychedelics and the medicine plants are therapeutics, because the therapeutic thing is the movement they provoke after the experience, right? This is the conception of the therapies. The most important things, the movement, right?
Yeah.
So if you go to the psychology, it's okay. We can talk about that in this place.
Lovely. I suppose it's also important to find a psychologist that has preferably experience with
oh my God,
helping people with psychedelic experiences. Because in some countries they might be, let's say, not as open to it or even scared of it.
No, but there are more.
There are online spaces that you can Google and find therapists that way if there's no one local. There are online groups.
This is happening, so people under 50 is talking about that, because
the paradigm is changing.
Yeah, it's changing. The doctors is changing. The medicine is changing. Everything is changed in this moment, and we are talking about this because people is sick. So people worry about that. Amazing.
Beautiful.
It's the best podcast that I record in my life.
For the ones only listening, we have some wonderful people walking by.
Amazing. This is Argentina, people. Welcome.
Bienvenidos.
Bienvenidos.
Amazing. Thank you. What is interesting about you is what led you to focus on this, because you were in the Web3 area. You were like a very interesting founder of many projects. You had a talk at Fuck Up Nights, so been through the highs and lows. now working with some of the most incredible researchers, investors, and municipalities within the
it was amazing,
not only
right?
LATAM region. So, well, what brought you here?
I think that's there are two reasons, because the first one is the same.
It's probably not the most profitable, right? Like
No,
focusing
of course
on mental
not.
health.
Of course not. Of course not. No, this is my purpose, and I understand that is my deeply dish to wish. It's my wish and my task. It's my job and my purpose at the same time, right?
Yes.
I feel inside me that I need to do that. And I obsess it with the problem. I obsess it with find different ways and creative ways to do that and contribute. But the reason of that for me is the same. One is the same of everything that I can do. The curious. I am the person very curious in the world, and I work in the crypto space for the same reason. I make the hat factory for the same reason, and I study music and dance for the same reason, for curious, for curiosity.
Yes.
And my personal life is really curious for me too, right? Working this is nice, funny, and intense for me, like everything that I can do. And the second true of the story is for my family, is a therapist family and interesting in psychedelics, and my uncles introduced me in this 15 years ago, because I not comfortable in my life and I am looking forward to be better. And I suffer a lot of burnout and stress in my childhood and my teenage years, and I don't fix this in this time, and they became a trauma after that. And at the end, in my 40s, after pandemic, I was really with a lot of anxiety every day, impossible to manage, and it was really hard to live this. And I think in this moment, okay, I am in my 40s, and I need to fix this, because my daughter is coming in the teenager life, and I feel afraid of that. I feel a lot of say, oh my God, this is happening. I am not prepared. I am not stay strong and well in my foot in the earth here to stay in the life for my daughter, right? Say, okay, it is time for me. So I put all my energy to solving this problem and understand what happened with me, right? And the psychedelics and the plants. I have a path for the 15 years, but the last 5 years I put my energy working on that, and the medicines help me a lot to understand and change and make the movement.
Do you have one example, like one specific habit you changed, for example, as a result of this journey?
Yes. My relationship with the food, for example, right? I changed my food for real food.
From McDonald's to organic fruits and veggies?
Yeah, real food. Real food. No food that you buy in the supermarket.
Right. Yeah.
No
processed chemicals.
Vegetables. Yes. Real food.
Just what we get from Mother Earth.
For nutrition. The conception is to understand what can you give you your body nutrition, real nutrition.
Yes.
And the real nutrition, one part of your food. Our part of the real nutrition is your relationships, right? But what the plants show me that what is important to relate it with the earth for your food, right?
Yeah, makes you more conscious about what you put in your body.
Of course. What is the impact of that? and quickly you are realize what is the impact of the food.
Yes.
And after that, other thing that I can see with the medicine is why we are all the time suffering for my pains or my situation. And I think, and I realized that this was because we need to reconnect with the real love. The real love. And the real life is with my parents. My show me that I am in this life because my parents, right?
Yeah.
My parents are of course make a lot of mistakes, like every parent.
Like we all do.
But they give me the life. They give me my life, and
so lots to be grateful for.
Yeah, I am on how to say in English, right? Honrar.
Yeah, honored
to my parents because of that, because this is my life. Thank you for that, right?
Yeah.
And this is my responsibility.
Thank you for my life, mom and dad.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for all the parents. Yes, because it's my responsibility to take this life and make something different and take something better for me, for my daughter, and my daughter for his child, right? So it's children's. I think that is important when you realize that you are in this life because your parents. Everything change.
Yes, yeah, that's right.
You don't stay here alone. You have a family. The family is not perfect, of course. Everybody has problems, but I am grateful for that. I am grateful. Yeah. And the gratitude is a value for the humanity, and this is the most important value. The compassion and the gratitude.
Any habits or tools, exercises you do to foster this gratitude and empathy?
Meditation helped me a lot with that. You can make any kind of meditation that you want. I practice yoga nidra because I started to do that, and I love it, I
do the NSDR, which is basically Americanized yoga nidra.
Yeah. So it has helped me a lot, right? To train the conscious to be a present, to put attention in the values.
Feel your body.
Yes, in the values that I want to grow in myself, and I practice in life. I put my intention in this moment to grow in these roots.
Yeah.
On me. The exercise, training, the sports. Yeah. Sports help me a lot. So I am swim and I train in force, and I do yoga too, and I feel that we are real connection.
Yeah.
With myself in my body. We are similar to the psychedelics experience, right? Meditation is something. There are one part that everything is together at the same time, right? Inside you and
being here and now.
Yeah, in here and now. And you can take every tool that in your life that you help you to feel less. Yeah. For me, it's this. For you.
Oh. I like deep conversations.
Yes, nice, of course.
Yeah, helps me kind of get out of my own head and more into the connection, the energy, and just trying to feel that, build on top of that. Yeah, exercise, yoga, NSDR, acupuncture is great because like you have needles in you, so you can't really move. So the only thing you can do is like try and relax. So it's been helpful.
To touching people too, embrace, kiss, having sex, everything is important, right?
Yeah.
To be in touch with people and in the present, in the real life. This is not possible to replace.
Yeah, yeah. No VR or video game will
No.
give you that.
Yeah, the artificial intelligence can be replaced. The presentiality and the people touching and what happened with your serotonin and dopamine
Yes.
inside you.
Yes.
It's not the same. It's not the same dopamine, right? When you touch people and you are playing game.
Yeah, yeah, very true.
It's not the same.
So where do you see the mental health space going in the next 10, 20 years? And maybe you can give us like two perspectives. One, the, let's say, most likely one, and one that, you hope for, or the one you're striving for. If they are the same, amazing, but it might take a little longer to get to the perfect vision.
It's not the moment we are struggling with the frustration, because I think the beginning of the conversation, I really hopeful about that.
Yeah.
And I am a person, really, really positive person, and I see the opportunity in everything. But I really feel that the people will be engaged with the problem because it's suffering. So I have hope to contribute to the ecosystem and to create something that help. I don't know if a whole humanity, but one part of the humanity with this. So I think that the next 10 years was really important for this conversation, for the mental health conversation. In these next 10 years, we will happen a lot of research, and we will see new policies, public policies and regulations, tokens around this, and developing a lot biotechnology around the precision psychiatry and nanotechnology to solve problems in the physiological bodies, systems, endogenous systems. And I think that this is the beginning, and this is a portal. It's the same, right?
Yeah.
Psychedelics is a portal, and this is a portal of the ecosystem, and I have this expectation, right? I feel happy for that. I say, okay, this is happening, and this is the game, and I want to participate. I want to play.
Let's play.
Yeah. Yeah.
Amazing. So for the people that might want to, you're still fundraising, right?
Yeah.
A certain part. So the people that might want to become a part of creating this vision, either financially or to just follow
you. Yeah.
Gaby Genovese, you're seen in the title, of course. The name of your fund is?
It's Pamanbí Ventures.
Paradigm.
Pamanbí Ventures.
Pamanbí.
Pamanbí is Guarani words. Pamanbí, the name is the meaning of the Pamanbí is butterfly. Mariposa in Español. And
Pamanbí Ventures.
The meaning of that, because it's in Greek, psyche. Psyche is the root of the psychedelic, psychology, psychiatry.
Yeah, the mind.
Yes, the mind. But for the Greek people, that's the psyche is not in your head, like us.
Yeah.
It's in your soul, because the meaning of the psyche for the Greek is soul. And it's the same words for breathing, for breathe. Okay, the same word. Psyche is butterfly and breathe, and at the same time is butterflies, a soul, butterfly and breathe at the same time, right? And where you die, for the Greek people, you transform your soul in the butterfly and pass away for another part of the life, right?
Yeah, transform
you in another things, right? This is the reason that Pamanbí is a butterfly, is psyche at the same time, and this is a Guarani words because my family is from Paraguay too, so my grandparents. Yes.
Amazing. So you know what to do. And any last words of wisdom?
Thank you.
Any last words of wisdom that you'd like to give to the people?
Enjoy your life. Be happy. Embrace your friends, your families. Take water, training, and know amazing people.
Yeah. Be alive, my friends.
Be alive.
Be alive.
Thank you.
A bit of serotonin. And I'll see you in the next one.
Bye-bye.
Now, subscribe so you don't miss out on the next episode, and please share this with your friends if you think this could help them.